Welcome to today's Explainer. We are diving into a pitch deck today that isn't just, technically impressive. It literally has the potential to fundamentally shift an entire economy. This deck comes to us from the Punjab Youth Innovation and Incubation Competition. It was created by a final year software engineering student named Sidra, and she's proposing a platform called SheCan AI. It's an AI-powered freelancing marketplace designed exclusively for a massive demographic that has been almost entirely left out of the digital revolution: skilled women in Pakistan.
Millions of skilled women. Zero visibility. It's a stark, powerful paradox, and it hits you right out of the gate. Because we aren't talking about a lack of talent here, and we certainly aren't talking about a lack of drive. The skills are there, the women are there, but they're completely invisible to the formal economy. And honestly, that sets the emotional stakes for everything we're about to unpack today.
So, moving into Section 1, the invisible workforce and the paradox of unseen talent. Right now, the current system is fundamentally broken for this demographic. Mainstream freelancing apps are often perceived as unsafe, overly complicated, or they're just not built with the cultural context of Pakistani women in mind. And because they can't access those platforms, these women are forced into informal channels where middlemen exploit their labor. Plus, when large companies get this skilled work done cheaply through back channels, the woman who actually did the stitching, the designing, or the writing gets absolutely zero recognition. No credit, no name, and no portfolio to show for it.
Because in the real world, there's absolutely no shield for these women. Without formal platforms, you have no contracts and no protections. These women are doing highly skilled work, but they're earning just a fraction of what they're actually worth because some middleman is taking the lion's share of the profit. This lack of protection isn't just a personal injustice, right? It's a massive systemic roadblock.
Which brings us to Section 2, a massive untapped market. Let's agitate the data a bit.
Over 49 million. That's the number of women in the Punjab province alone. We are talking about an absolutely gigantic pool of potential platform users who possess tangible, highly marketable skills. But here is the crazy friction point. 90%. 90% of these women are economically excluded from the formal digital economy. They are completely locked out. Just think about the sheer volume of human potential and economic velocity that's sitting idle, all because the right bridge hasn't been built yet. Now contrast that massive exclusion against this number. Over $5 billion. That is the current size of Pakistan's incredibly fast-growing freelance market. So there is massive demand for freelance work, and there's a massive supply of female talent, but they are entirely disconnected from one another. Which brings us to the final, honestly devastating number in this market analysis: zero. Despite a multi-billion-dollar market and millions of skilled women, there are currently zero women-only freelance platforms in Pakistan today. The gap in the market is just wide open. So how do we fix it? Section 3, the SheCan AI solution, empowering the invisible. The solution leverages technology to just completely remove those traditional barriers to entry. First up, you have AI skill matching, which automatically connects women with the right verified clients. So no more endless searching, no more sketchy middlemen. Then there's the AI profile assistant, and this is honestly genius. One of the biggest hurdles to freelancing is simply knowing how to market yourself. This AI helps users write professional, compelling profiles in minutes, instantly elevating their digital presence. But, tech alone isn't enough. It has to be accessible and genuinely secure. Active content moderation ensures a safe, respectful environment, totally neutralizing the fears a lot of women have about mainstream platforms. And crucially, the platform features an Urdu interface. This completely shatters the language barrier, opening the doors to women way beyond just the English-speaking, highly educated demographic. It really democratizes access.
Section 4, how it empowers users and the path to fair pay.
It's designed as a completely seamless journey. A woman signs up, and the AI helps her build a profile in Urdu or English in a matter of minutes. She then lists her specific services, whether that's stitching, tutoring, graphic design, or writing, and, most importantly, she sets her own price. She owns her labor. Once the AI matches her with verified clients, she does the work and gets paid securely through an escrow system. That means the money is locked in and guaranteed. She gets paid fairly, every single time, without some middleman taking a massive cut. Let's peek under the hood for Section 5, the engine behind it, the tech stack and business model. Diving into the technical architecture, Sidra is using Flutter, which means the app is going to work smoothly across both Android and iOS phones right from day one. The backend database runs on Subabase,
while Gemini AI powers all those incredible matching and profile assistant features we just went over. Payments are going to be handled via the JazzCash API, and what's truly impressive here is the execution. According to the deck, the core app is already 100% built, and the AI features are 90% integrated. This isn't just an idea on paper. It's a fully functioning product ready for deployment.
And crucially, SheCan AI is a sustainable startup business, not a charity. It monetizes through a really clean model, a modest 5 to 10% commission on completed transactions. But it doesn't stop there. Revenue is also going to flow from premium profile listings, corporate partnerships where big companies pay for bulk hiring, access to verified talent pools, and even paid skill development training courses hosted right inside the platform. It's a beautifully diversified, highly scalable revenue model.
So, what's next? Section 6, the road to launch, funding and milestones.
You have to admire the structured ambition on display here. The minimum viable product is already done. In just 3 months, they plan to launch publicly on the app stores with a 500-woman pilot program. By year 1, the goal is 5,000 active women, integrating corporate partners and NGOs. And by year 5, the scale is massive. Over 100,000 women across all provinces, regional expansion, and even the introduction of microfinancing directly through the platform. It's a roadmap that starts hyper-focused and scales aggressively. To achieve that fast 3-month launch, the founder is asking for just 5 to 8 lakh Pakistani rupees. That is an incredibly lean, bootstrap-level budget. It covers all the absolute essentials: API integrations like JazzCash, app store fees, cloud server scaling, marketing, legal registration, and finalizing the AI development. It really shows you a founder who knows exactly how to stretch a rupee to get a product to market.
As we wrap up this explainer, I really want to bring it back to a quote from the very end of Sidra's pitch deck. SheCan AI exists to change that. One skill, one woman, one fair payment at a time. It just beautifully summarizes everything we've talked about today. It grounds all that massive macroeconomic data and slick AI technology right back into the human element. It's ultimately about dignity, visibility, and fairness.
Which leaves us with a pretty big question for you to ponder today. How much economic potential is unlocked when we finally make the invisible visible? When we take millions of talented, skilled women and give them the safe, technologically advanced platform they need to actually participate in the global economy? The ripple effects of that could be absolutely world-changing. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I encourage you to keep looking for those invisible markets in your own world.